Fit in Bed answers the question, what does a threesome look like between a group of people all experiencing sleep paralysis demons at the same time? Fit in Bed is a game made in 48 hours for the 54th Ludum Dare Game Jam. It came third overall and first for humour, and it's not hard to see why. This game was engineered to be an overly excitable content creators, I can't believe this is real, my face is in constant shock material. Or in the case of this rat, a somber glimpse into the power of physical comedy and why it's not only making us more conscious of the human experience, but how it ultimately brings us closer together. Just kidding, what's Gameplay is simple. You start with a bunch of people standing around ready to get snuggling. People standing meters away from each other, legs spread sumo style, should be familiar to us all, so no further explanation required there. The other half of the recipe is a random assortment of objects which you then need to get your sleepy boys onto by clicking and dragging them. The controls are goofy and everything's awkward, but that's completely the point, right? This isn't about gently dropping a loved one in bed. This is about pinwheeling a dickhead around and around so centrifugal force makes the legs clear the table. When video games introduced ragdolling, they incorporated and subsequently perfected physical humor, putting video games squarely on par with the cutting edge of cinema from the 1930s. I like to think that it started with the intellectually disabled dinosaurs in Jurassic Park Trespasser, and was perfected by Oblivion when Bethesda gave rats the consistency of pudding, and then later Tony Hawk Games took it to the grave while wishing it was half the man that Skate was. Anyway, back to Fit in Bed. Complexity is added with secondary objectives such as certain characters needing to hold hands and others not looking at each other. This also comprises the scraps of contextually scried storytelling, alongside random text bubbles from the characters. Despite the game being about getting limp, pliant bodies into bed, the only real crime is that it's so dang short. You could probably beat it in the time it takes to watch this video. In fact, I know you could. I did a gameplay capture which barely clocked 4 minutes. But, I mean, this game was made in 48 hours, right? So I'm not even complaining. There's nothing wrong with a short game. Us shorties need to stick together. On my dating profile, I used to have to put my height at 6, and girls would ask, feet? And I'd say, no, inches. And they'd say, oh, penis? And I'd say, no, just like my entire body. Which is fine because when I finally met Ratwife, she was 5.5 inches. From balls to penis tip. I think you could have a lot of fun fluffing up the game to have levels that are direct references to stuff if you wanted to crank the meme factor. For example, flopping The Witcher and his broad onto a stuffed unicorn, or half a dozen German generals onto a single gallows.
Whoa, what?
That's a Nuremberg trial joke there for you, baby. Yeah, I did that one for you. That was for you, and I hear you appreciate Nuremberg jokes.
You did say Nazis, right?
Oh no, I just meant general Germans. Just any. Just any. You could get a potentially infinite procedurally generated chill-out game out of this if you wanted to, but I'm not here to splurge my unasked for game design docs onto what's supposed to be a review. It's fun, but I do hope they make a full version now that we don't have a deadline hanging over them. If you were going to take away anything from this video, it's that A, ragdoll physics are the cornerstone of gaming comedy, alongside sudden and ignoble deaths, and B, check out more Game Jam games, dude. Ludum Dare's latest is packed with awesome shit. Honestly, I should have reviewed Window Kill. Actually, I will. Here's my one-line review for that. Window Kill is geometry wars for perverts. It's so intense it almost gave me diarrhea. I only say almost because I'm not ready to be that honest with you. Anyway, I'm out. See you next week or whatever. Have a good night.